So what if I told you that the small black box sitting quietly under your television is about to become Apple's next secret weapon? Because the upcoming Apple TV 4K 2025 isn't just another refresh or a routine update. It's shaping up to be the biggest transformation in the history of Apple's home entertainment devices. This time, Apple is not just releasing a streaming box. It's building the foundation for your entire smart home. A powerful, intelligent, and connected hub that could replace not only your old streaming devices, but even your gaming console and smart assistant. Think about it. For years, the Apple TV has been an underrated piece of tech. Smooth, reliable, but never revolutionary. And that's about to change. Recent leaks and insider reports reveal that Apple is preparing something massive. A complete reimagining of how we interact with our screens, our homes, and even our entertainment. And if the rumors are true, this new Apple TV 4K could easily become one of the most advanced home devices ever made. Right now, the current Apple TV 4K is already impressive. It's fast, it's quiet, and it integrates beautifully with the Apple ecosystem. But for most users, it's just a streaming device, something to watch Netflix, Apple TV Plus, or YouTube. Apple knows that, and they're planning to change that perception entirely. According to multiple reports, inventory shortages are being noticed in several Apple stores worldwide. And when Apple starts cutting supply, that's almost always a clear signal. Something new is coming. Developers have also found new tvOS 26 features that simply can't run on current hardware. These clues all point toward one conclusion. A powerful new generation of Apple TV is on the horizon. At the center of these rumors is one name, the A17 Pro chip. Yes, the same powerhouse chip that drives the iPhone 15 Pro. Imagine that kind of performance built directly into your TV. We're talking console-level graphics, ultra-smooth frame rates, instant navigation, and near-zero lag. Everything would feel faster, smarter, and seamless. This upgrade could take gaming on the Apple TV to a completely new level. For years, Apple has been quietly building its gaming platform through Apple Arcade, but the hardware never quite lived up to its potential. With the A17 Pro, that could finally change. Picture yourself launching a game in 4K HDR with no delay, no noise, and no fan. It feels instant, immersive, and effortless, but it doesn't stop there. The A17 Pro chip could also unlock a new era for Apple Intelligence. Yes, on-device AI running directly on your Apple TV. Smarter Siri responses, context-aware recommendations, and adaptive interfaces that learn your habits and anticipate what you want before you even ask. Imagine turning on your TV, and it already knows which profile to open, what volume you like, and even which episode you were watching last. That's not science fiction. That's where Apple is heading. Now, about the design. Will Apple change it? Honestly, probably not. And that's the beauty of it. The minimalist black puck design has become iconic, and Apple tends to evolve from the inside out. The real transformation this time lies in performance, not appearance. But there are whispers about a subtle new addition, a built-in camera. If that rumor is true, the new Apple TV could enable FaceTime on the big screen, gesture control, or even motion tracking. Imagine waving to pause a movie or taking a FaceTime call directly on your TV. Suddenly, your television isn't just for watching content, it becomes an interactive communication hub. Connectivity is another area where things get interesting. The new Apple TV 4K is rumored to feature Wi-Fi 6E or even Wi-Fi 7 support. That means blazing fast speeds, ultra-low latency, and rock-solid connections even in crowded networks. For anyone streaming 4K HDR or gaming online, this upgrade will make a noticeable difference. And then there's the new wireless chip, codenamed N1. Designed by Apple, this chip could bring major improvements to Bluetooth, Thread, and smart home connectivity. That means faster pairing with HomePods, better control of your HomeKit devices, and more stable performance across your entire Apple ecosystem. Essentially, the Apple TV could evolve into the main control hub for everything in your home. But of course, all of this needs great software to shine, and that's where tvOS 26 comes in. Apple has been quietly reworking its TV interface with a brand new liquid glass design. It's smoother, more fluid, and much more responsive. Profile switching is faster, multitasking feels effortless, and FaceTime integration looks cleaner than ever. However, here's the interesting part. Not all these features will work on older Apple TV models. Some are specifically optimized for the upcoming 2025 hardware, which means Apple is preparing to showcase something big. Now, let's talk about what could truly make this model revolutionary. Apple Intelligence on tvOS. The A17 Pro's neural engine allows for real-time recommendations, smarter search results, and voice commands that feel conversational. Instead of saying, "Hey Siri, open Netflix," you could say, "Hey Siri, play something funny that I haven't seen yet," and it'll instantly find the perfect show. It's about removing friction, predicting intent, and delivering a deeply personal entertainment experience. And now we come to what might be Apple's boldest move yet: the price. Industry insider Ming-Chi Kuo believes Apple is aiming to price the new Apple TV 4K around $100. Think about that for a second. A device with A17 Pro performance, Wi-Fi 7, AI processing, and seamless Apple integration, all for just $100. That's an aggressive price that could shake the entire streaming market. Competitors like Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Google Chromecast would have to seriously rethink their strategies. Apple could finally capture millions of new customers who always thought the Apple TV was too expensive. But it's not just about affordability. It's about dominance. Apple wants the Apple TV to be in every home, connecting every Apple device. Your iPhone, your iPad, your watch, your HomePod, all syncing in perfect harmony. That's the kind of ecosystem control only Apple can deliver. Now, imagine the entertainment experience this creates. You walk into your living room, your Apple TV detects your iPhone nearby, unlocks automatically, dims the lights, adjusts the temperature, and opens the show you left off watching last night. You grab your iPhone, and it instantly mirrors the next scene as you move to another room. Your HomePods sync perfectly for surround sound. It's all fluid, invisible, and completely natural. That's the kind of seamless magic Apple is designing for the future. Let's not forget about gaming. With the A17 Pro, Apple could finally bring console-quality performance to the Apple TV. Combine that with an Apple controller, a deeper arcade library, and better third-party support. And suddenly, this isn't just a streaming device. It's a real gaming platform. Developers could optimize titles for tvOS, leveraging the full power of the A17 chip for immersive gameplay and realistic graphics. Pair that with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos support, and you've got a cinematic gaming experience unlike anything else in its category. Beyond performance and entertainment, there's something deeper happening here. Apple's push toward a fully intelligent home ecosystem. The Apple TV will no longer be a passive player in your setup. It will act as the central intelligence of your smart home, managing your devices, predicting your needs, and learning your habits. With the integration of Matter and Thread technologies, Apple is bridging the gap between smart devices, creating an ecosystem that just works, even across different brands. The goal isn't just convenience, it's harmony. Now, here's where it gets exciting. Apple is expected to unveil this new model toward the end of 2025, possibly around November or December. That timing lines up perfectly with the holiday season, which means millions of households could upgrade right as Apple rolls out its next wave of AI-driven products. The company's marketing focus this year has been Apple Intelligence, and it's no coincidence. The Apple TV 4K 2025 will likely serve as one of the first home devices to bring that intelligence into your living room. So the question is, should you wait for it? Absolutely. If you already own an Apple TV, you might not need to upgrade immediately, but this next model could completely change what that little box is capable of. And if you've never owned one before, this might be the perfect time to dive in. Because the Apple TV 4K 2025 isn't just about sharper resolution or faster performance. It's about the way it connects everything around you, your devices, your media, your environment, into one unified experience. Imagine your Apple TV anticipating what you want to watch, understanding your mood, connecting your lights, syncing your music, and blending your digital life into your physical one. That's the real story here. The 2025 Apple TV is the missing piece in Apple's vision for the intelligent home. So as we move closer to its release, remember this: Apple isn't just updating a product. It's reshaping how we interact with technology in our living spaces. The Apple TV 4K 2025 isn't coming quietly. It's coming to redefine entertainment, communication, and control in one elegant, invisible package. This is the beginning of something big, the start of a new chapter in how we experience our homes, our screens, and our lives. So stay tuned, subscribe, and be ready. Because when Apple officially unveils the Apple TV 4K 2025, it won't just be another launch. It'll be the moment your living room becomes smarter, faster, and more alive than ever before.